What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you so much, all my peoples, for joining me today to check out this lovely, highly recommended video, man. I see that Mickey D's in it, and I was like, oh, gotta watch this. It's been a minute since I actually had Mickey D's, though. Nah, I don't think I'll ever be eating that again. It's been years. I mean, I think we're almost at like 10 That's dragging it. Maybe like 5 years. We're not at 10 yet, but we're there. I think we're like at 5 years now. It's been so long. Today we'll be checking out 10 things McDonald's in Australia do differently than the US, man. Such as ingredients, probably, and other things of that nature, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
McMansion? McDonald's?
One of the great things about traveling is getting to try new kinds of regional food from all over the world, delighting in Russia.
That's the thing. They be having mad different things on the menu, though. If I go to Mickey D's out there in Australia, they probably got some things I ain't never heard of before. If I went to the Mickey D's out in Mexico, man, and it was fresh. It was like a restaurant. I tell everybody this. To this day, you could go there for dinner. Like, it was cool. You know? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner type of vibe. Good quality food. It was not made the same, and it did not taste the same. To the point where it was like, oh, this is kind of nasty. Because it just didn't taste like Mickey D's. It felt off. Because it was like, this ain't Mickey D's. It was healthier. My American behind. I was young, too. It didn't taste the same. It was nasty. I would love to go back and try it now. Because I've been eating healthier. Been on that healthy diet. So I know I would like it more. But I was used to all that salt and all that oil. And that's probably why my face was bad. I had mad acne and everything. Like, my face just looked clogged.
And borscht or German sauerkraut. But did you know that fast food chains in foreign countries aren't the same as what you're used to at home?
Yeah.
Well, let's travel down under to look at 10 things McDonald's in Australia do differently than us.
Nice.
It's all in the name.
That is how I came to America, and you got your name.
The Aussies will probably understand what you mean if you ask them for directions to the nearest McDonald's to satisfy your fast food cravings, but you'll find you have better luck if you ask them for a route to Macca's instead. In America, you'd be more likely to hear the nickname Mickey D's, but that's not how things roll in the land down under.
Wait, okay. Okay.
Instead, Macca's is a term of endearment used by burger and pastry enthusiasts alike. No, not macaroon, though you can find those sweet treats in an Australian McDonald's, as will be discussed. And definitely not Macca as in mac and cheese, which, like in America, is not on the menu. And though you should definitely try the signature and well-loved beetroot burger at an Australian McDonald's, it doesn't mean the Macca root. In Australia, it's all about Macca's. Go ahead, say it out loud.
Macca's.
Very loud!
It's one of the many fun slang words that you'll encounter in Australia, along with the more well-known mate and crikey, among countless other terms. Moreover, there's a special insider membership called My Macca's, where you can earn points, provide...
I got that too. Hey, let's start with this, man. Word up. This is fast food. Hey, this is fast food, man. I get it. It's just, don't you feel it's getting a little too excelled now for this fast food stuff? We need to be eating good eats only, not the fast food. I get it's different, but it's still fast food at the end of the day.
Feedback and save your favorite selections. Macca's is almost as fun to pronounce as it is to actually visit, so book your flight to Australia today. As the Aussies would say, you'll defo have a great time.
Go and have a great time.
Different toppings.
Possession of a condiment?
An often overlooked but decidedly crucial part of a fast food feast is the sauces and dressing you slather on top of your burgers, dip your fries into, and drizzle over your salads. That's right, condiments. Fast food just wouldn't be the same without them. One major difference between the Australian and American menus in this regard has to do with
It's crazy how much like sauce or salt and pepper, I don't
well-known
use salt
and
and pepper, but like sauce can really change the taste of what you got. It's crazy, like.
often misunderstood condiment. Can you guess what it is? You know it. It's Vegemite. The Aussies sure do love their Vegemite, which is made out of leftover brewery yeast extract, vegetables, and spices. It's a
Brewery? Wait, brewery? Brewery? What's that, beer? Wait a minute.
A unique food spread that the rest of the world may question, but don't bash it until you've tried it. Which
Ah, man, y'all gotta let me know. Was that beer? Like leftover beers? I don't know.
you can do at any McDonald's in Australia. Other condiments you can only find at Macca's include a garlic aioli sauce and whipped butter.
Fresh creamery butter.
But there are also some condiments only available in America, some that the Aussies miss out on. For example, you can order a salad with ranch dressing, French or Italian dressing, or creamy Southwest dressing in the United States, but not so in Australia. And should an Aussie want a taste of habanero ranch sauce or honey mustard sauce with their Big Mac, they'll have to fly to North America.
Oh,
Americans love a winner.
Bucket list Wi-Fi.
Nobody can live without the internet.
Free Wi-Fi is a term that's become ubiquitous around the world, and McDonald's is no exception. While most McDonald's locations worldwide offer free Wi-Fi, Macca's locations in Australia put a very McDonald's-esque spin on the whole idea. At Macca's, you're not getting free Wi-Fi, you're getting free Wi-Fry. According to their website, connecting is simple. When in the McDonald's restaurant, just turn on the Wi-Fi
That's
on
really
your
clever.
device.
Why is no one liking my posts?
Then select Macca's free Wi-Fi from the available wireless networks. You're probably thinking, hey, this sounds a lot like regular Wi-Fi. What's the difference? And the answer is, well, nothing really. It's Wi-Fi internet just like you'd expect, but that doesn't stop it from being extra cool. This is now on our bucket list. Watching Babbletop McDonald's videos on the Macca Wi-Fi wireless network.
I'll be the internet.
McCafe.
Was that my coffee?
No.
McDonald's coffee has become a well-loved commodity, one that so many people simply could not live without. Indeed, it could even be considered as a main staple of the franchise. In Canada, it is a strong competitor for Tim Hortons coffee, which is saying something when you consider just how much they love their Tims. In Australia, the hype for Macca's coffee is very real, maybe even more so than in North America.
I think
How could this be?
I think people still be hype over the coffee, yeah. Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, Mickey D's. A lot of people are still in love with these places, man, when it comes to coffee. You don't have to eat the food, but...
You may ask in disbelief, seeing as America is known globally for drinking coffee instead of the more European choice of tea. Well, when the Aussies head to their local coffee shop, they head to McCafe. No, they don't go to Macca's to order a McCafe, they go to McCafe to order a coffee.
What is a flat white?
That's right, you're understanding me correctly. There is a whole other restaurant spin-off branch, one that more closely resembles a cafe than a fast food chain restaurant.
No
At
way.
McCafe, you can satisfy all your coffee shop cravings.
See, they got this in my gas station at Wawa. It'll say McCafe, you know? And it's just like a little station that lets you know you could get the Mickey D's drinks right there. It's in a Wawa. It's a big franchise gas station. It's a store and a gas station, man. You could get good eats out of there, snacks and all that. Yeah, I've actually seen that a lot. You know, a lot of mini gas stations, even little like smaller franchise ones. They have like that poster hanging up saying McCafe, this and that. Let you know you can go ahead and get a Mickey D's coffee.
With countless sweet pastries and coffee combinations to choose from. It's a smart business model, considering the people who are hungry for burgers may not be the same people who are thirsting for coffee. This way, everyone wins.
Facts.
Is how we win.
Different choices at McDonald's Australia.
It is the choices that we make.
One of the fun parts of traveling is trying out new types of regional food. This
McFlurry.
doesn't just mean unique dishes in cozy little mom-and-pop type restaurants, though those are fun too. But it can be especially interesting to see what kinds of choices are available in seemingly familiar restaurants. Don't walk into Macca's and expect to see a menu exactly like the one you're accustomed to in America, because you'll be sorely mistaken. Yet, all while being happily surprised. One thing you may find intriguing is the fact that Macca's burger patties are made with 100% homegrown.
I'm looking at the beef patty. I'm like, wait a minute. It look a little more thicker. You know, it looks a little more like meat, actual meat than ours. Hey, some people been saying our meat got the human remains in it. Humor remains?
Aussie beef. So why not try out the Big Brekkie Burger? Or if you prefer chicken over beef, there's also the Chicken Brekkie Burger.
Okay.
2 breakfast burger variations available in Australia. Another burger you may want to try is Macca's Triple Cheeseburger. Sure, you've
Now, Triple is just pushing it. Your big behind don't belong there anyway.
heard of America's Double Cheeseburger,
I would like to buy a hamburger.
but in the land down under, they prefer 3 patties garnished with 3 slices of cheese. Go big or go home. Further, in the United States, there is sometimes a limited edition Angus burger available, but in Australia, the Angus burger is a permanent fixture on the menu. It's an Aussie favorite, along with the Wagyu beef burger and
What? Bro, this ain't fair at all. Y'all, how much I'm paying for this? How much are you paying for this? I talk about Angus and Wagyu. Man, this ain't no regular beef. That's expensive. That's expensive. Bro.
and the beloved beetroot burger. The rest of the
Y'all ever heard of mince too? I heard mince is really good. Yo, how much are y'all paying for Mickey D's out there, bro? Angus and Wagyu is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, we paying $7. No, $7 is crazy. I think it went up a little bit. It's about maybe $4 to $5 now for but that's a kid's cheeseburger. It is maybe about $7 now for a burger. We don't know if the beef is 100% Angus and all that. It's really skinny. It's like a really thin patty, man. It looks like they're almost trying to savor the meat. Like, where is the rest of my patty at? This is crazy. I gotta order. I used to get 2 cheeseburgers, a large fry, a large sweet iced tea, 2 chocolate chip cookies, and an apple pie if I was feeling good that day. That was my everyday to-go-to meal when I was in high school, my senior year.
world may not understand the love that Australians have for beetroot, but why not give it a try and see what you're missing?
Just do it!
Fries with that?
McDonald's fries are truly amazing.
Everyone knows that French fries are an absolute staple of any self-respecting fast food chain restaurant. But in Australia, they say step aside to plain old fries. At Macca's, you can garnish them with the topping of your choice. In America, people are used to McDonald's fries drowning in salt and dipped in ketchup. In Canada, you can have them dressed like their national food, the poutine. The Australians, however, take their McDonald's fries to a whole other level.
Yeah, it's time to take it to the next level.
You can get them smothered in gravy, or more popular is the sweet chili and sour cream fries. Picture it, a pile of fries piled high with gobs of thick sour cream and topped with mouth-watering chili for a burst of sweetness. Can you taste it? You know you want to. Another delicious option is Macca's signature fries loaded with barbecue and garlic. You may wonder why there are so many flavorful options available in Australia. Well, that would be due to the 2016 Fries With That initiative, where a Macca's in Sydney opened up and shocked customers when they...
You know you don't belong in Macca's. He do not belong in there. I don't care about no cheat day. Call it what you want. You can be as big as you want. And you... Is this a dirty bulk? As a matter of fact, this looks like a dirty bulk. This is unacceptable, man. No, unacceptable. You would not see me like this. I'm gonna get it the hard way. And look, I've been gaining a lot of weight. I'm gonna, take it slowly. I'm not doing this. I don't care how big and strong you look in that tank top. That's even more of a reason as to why are you in there? The question, like, you don't belong here.
Realized the only thing on the menu was French fries. There were 7 available toppings, including flavors such as chipotle cheese sauce, curry, pesto mayo, and Caesar sauce with bacon and Parmesan, among others. So many choices, but only the best made it onto Macca's permanent menu.
Has your mother ever made anything as good as a McDonald's fry?
Delectable desserts.
You want to get some ice cream?
In America, ordering dessert at McDonald's is not a very complicated procedure. The hardest choice you'll have to make is choosing the flavor of your McFlurry. That is, if the notorious ice cream machine is even working. If not, you will probably have to settle for an apple pie. Not so in Australia.
I got that issue out there too with the ice cream machine.
Selection of desserts at Macca's more closely resembles a pastry shop than a fast food joint. There are countless delectable and gourmet desserts to choose from, each richer and more aesthetically pleasing than the last. Macaroons are a fan favorite, coming in a rainbow of colors. There are slices of different types of cakes, so you'll definitely be—
What is a macaroon? Heard it, seen it. What is that?
able to find the flavor that suits your taste. Do you prefer carrot cake? What about double chocolate cake? Or perhaps you'd rather a thick piece of raspberry cheesecake dripping with jelly. You're sure
I could do without the raspberry, but the cheesecake's out.
to find a cake you'll enjoy.
It's important to enjoy life while you still can.
But if cake isn't really your dessert of choice, have no fear. Alongside the cakes are a selection of gourmet pastries, such as Belgian waffles or a great variety of
Belgian waffles? Y'all got what?
muffins, sweet buns, and decorative donuts. Finally, if you love ice cream but aren't a huge fan of McFlurries, you can order soft-serve ice cream cones or other types of ice cream drinks instead.
What do you mean soft-serve ice cream cones?
Finally, if you love ice cream but aren't a huge fan of McFlurries, you can order soft-serve ice cream cones.
Oh, just a regular ice cream cone. She threw me off with the soft-served. Okay.
Or other types of ice cream drinks instead. No matter what your sweet tooth is salivating over, you can find it at Macca's.
You want to get some McDonald's?
No McDonald's value menu in Australia.
I'll have my office is full of kleptos meal, please.
Some of these differences between McDonald's and Macca's really give you ideas for how to improve the franchise here in the United States. However, here's one difference that actually reads more as a drawback than an improvement. The McDonald's in Australia does not have a value menu. There is no such thing as the dollar value menu at Macca's, and never has been. That means you always need to buy a full-sized meal, even if you just want to snack on a small burger or something similar. One of the reasons the value menu is so loved in America is because it can be an affordable way to feed a struggling family, unemployed teenagers, and adults alike, or anyone suffering with financial stress.
Eating is the #1 way people deal with stress, okay?
Not everyone can afford to pay over $10 to $20 for a meal, and the dollar menu makes fast food available to anyone and everyone. You may argue that it's not healthy for people experiencing poverty to eat at McDonald's, but let's be real. Everyone eats out once in a while, and those with money problems still deserve the opportunity. Plus, it's a huge time saver. It's not always possible to buy groceries and then have to put in the time for meal prep too. The value menu at McDonald's is more helpful than not, allowing empty bellies to be filled even if their wallets are empty too.
I'm gonna keep it 100. There was times my wallet was empty and I was like, times I had no money, like no money at all, bro. Like no money at all, for real. And I got a few dollars left, bro. This is literally all I got. All right, let's go to McDonald's, man. Let's go get some food. I'm like, it is what it is. Look. I could have spent that money on anything. It could have been worse. I spent it on some food, man. That's always been the issue. But it is what it is, man. Oh, man, I remember that. Shout out to Mickey D's, bro. Shout out to Mickey D's. Do you know how far you can get with $9.08, bro? At Mickey D's? I'm not even capping. It's amazing.
Macca's may have an outstanding selection of foods and desserts, but what's the point if not everyone can enjoy and indulge?
Can we try to enjoy this?
Frozen Coke. It gets hot in the summers down under. When the sun is pounding down, it feels like a sauna, even in the shade. The water is boiling and the air is sweltering. You need something to help you cool down. Sounds like the perfect time for a stop at Macca's. No, not for ice cream, which would be sure to melt in mere moments. Not for a soda pop either, though you're getting closer. Even a bubbly soda warms up fast during Australian summers. So, to provide an alternative drink that is both delicious and helps keep you chilled out as much as possible, Macca's introduced their acclaimed Frozen Coke. Carbonated beverages are capable of being frozen, which
That's valid, though. What?
A blessing during the hot summer months in Australia.
Yay! Summer's here!
No need to add extra ice, which takes up precious beverage space and melts into plain water anyway. Instead, you get a big glass full of delicious frozen Coca-Cola, which quickly melts to allow you to enjoy icy fresh soda. Additionally, if a plain frozen Coke isn't quite enough, you can order a frozen Coke float as well. Your taste buds will thank you for this treat of frozen Coke served with scoops of vanilla ice cream on top. It is
now that's crazy, bro.
Somewhat reminiscent of a root beer float, except the soda pop is frozen solid. So the ice cream stays cold and it all melts together to create the perfect drink to brave Australia's heat waves. Cheers to that. Yum.
Yummy.
The Macca's aesthetic.
Beautiful.
The biggest aspect of McDonald's in Australia that really stands out from that of America is the entire look. Macca's has a unique aesthetic design that is both modern and inviting. The sleek, fresh structure somehow still manages to transmit a warm atmosphere. Instead of feeling plastic and cheap, Macca's uses wood and steel for a contemporary and slightly higher-end look.
Wait a minute, I'm talking about they're going deep, don't you think? Wait, what? They're going deep into this. I like this. Man, they get to changing everything up. Let me hear that again. I like that.
Manages to transmit a warm atmosphere. Instead of feeling plastic and cheap, Macca's uses wood and steel for a contemporary...
Wood and steel, bro. Yo, y'all got it going on out there. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm giving y'all props right now.
And slightly higher-end look, all the while retaining the familiar McDonald's vibe. Further, it's all in the details. Meals are served up on thick wooden...
That don't look like no Mickey D's, man. That don't look like no Mickey. They just brought it on a little... What is this called? You only get this at the extravagant, the lavish restaurants, man. You don't just get that. Where, bro? No, this is... Is that medium rare or is that medium well? Yeah, I'm a well done type of guy, but how they cooking these burgers? Does it all have to be well done? Is that a requirement as well, or is it however you want it? Can I go there and be like, well done, please? I'm not really like a medium well type of guy when it comes to burgers. Maybe steak, cool. Well done or medium well. I'm not really, Yeah, I've had tender well done steak, guys. This right here is a little too, a little too, yeah. But that's cool though. This don't look like a whole wooden tray, like a whole whatever this is called, man. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. I'm surprised they didn't bring his drink in a glass.
Tablets instead of flimsy plastic trays with fries in wire baskets. And even better, these platters are delivered by designated servers directly to your table. No more standing in line waiting for food. You can pay at either the cash or one of the large self-serve touch...
It's a restaurant, bro.
Screens, then take a seat and wait for your food to come to you. Now that's a luxury not usually seen at many fast food.
You'll be lucky if they take your order. Man. Can I help you? Yes, hi, can I help you? Yes, can I help you? Attitude and all that, bro. Yeah, I want to take your order.
Food restaurants. The trade-off, however, is that with higher quality comes higher prices.
I'm willing to pay your price.
The business model for fast food restaurants is meant to be quick and simple, in and out. Macca's, however, seems to push their business to the very edge.
Yeah, Macca's is a whole restaurant now in Australia. That's something I'm willing to sit at. That's a whole video. That's a vlog. Trying Macca's in Australia for the first... American tries Macca's for the first time in Australia. That's a video right there, baby. Let's make it happen. Come on, let's make it happen. Would y'all watch that? I feel like y'all would, man. It's gonna be a vibe. This is a whole restaurant. If I say this is a whole restaurant they running now. This ain't a regular shindig.
What could be considered fast food, leaning more into mid to higher end territory. This is not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. It's just different and draws in a different range of customers. As long as it appeals to customers and the food hits the spot, it's worth the risk. Macca's in Australia may not look or feel quite the same as McDonald's in America, but in the end, they're both similar joints that are sure to leave you full and satisfied.
Delicious!
Take another bite out of one of our other great...
And I bet you'll be satisfied when you pay that one price instead of being like, I'm still hungry, I gotta get more food. You know, it's like a snack out here in the US. It's like a snack. You gotta order a lot of it if you want. Your stomach gonna hurt. That's Angus. That's Wagyu beef right there. That's Wagyu beef, man. I'll go ahead and one nice burger do me well. Fries on the side. We good. I'm out of there. Thank you. I'm gone. I'm happy. Like, I love good customer service. I love when a place looks nice. It's neat. You know, they put the details in. It looks really nice. They bringing my food to me. Can I tip? Can I tip? Like, that'll make me want to tip. They probably be like, no, but like, that'll really make me want to tip. You know, I'm not used to that. We gotta stand in line and get our own food, man. Wait for our number to be called. This was a big eye opener. It is never the same around the world, man. And that just goes to show, even if it's a big franchise, it's not the same. I didn't even know you guys could tweak the ingredients and stuff like that. I thought it was like, well, if it was made in this country, it has to be the same. Man, each country, who's to say? You can make your own rules, your own ingredients, man. As long as it works and it pertains to the people in that country, which you guys are used to, that good eats, you know? If you try to McDonald's out here, you guys would be like, what is this crap? What is this crap? You know what I'm saying? Feel free to share your honest thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. You ever had a chance to try the Mickey D's out here in the US? Comparing it to the Australian Macca's, how is it, man? Please let me know. How is it? Feel free to follow my Twitch and Patreon down below in the description, guys. Please continue to flood my comment section. You already know the deal, man. Stay safe, and I hope to catch everyone in the next reaction video.